Hello everyone, welcome to Premier Math. Today I am to solve ACIO previous year questions. We will be solving majority of the questions using speed math. So let's start our session. Let x be the least number of 5 digits which when divided by 28, 40, 42 and 48 leaves remainder 6 in each case and x is divisible by 246. What is the sum of digits of x? Here the number x when divisible by all these four numbers leaves remainder 6 means just subtract the remainder 6 from this x. Then x minus 6 is completely divisible by all these four numbers. Also x minus 6 is completely divisible by LCM of these numbers. Instead of taking LCM, just take the digit sum of these numbers. 28 digit sum is 1, 40 digit sum 4, 42 digit sum 6, 48 digit sum 12. 12 means 3. So multiply 1460, which is equal to 1 into 4 into 6 into 3. That will become x minus 6 divided by 4 into 3, 12, 12 into 6, 72. 72 digit sum is 9. Means x minus 6 is a multiple of 9 or divisible by 9. Now here in option we have digital sum of x. We need digital sum of x minus 6. So just subtract 6 from the all options. 15 minus 6 is 9, which is a multiple of 9. 14 minus 6 is 8, not a multiple of 9. 12 minus 6 is 6, not a multiple of 9. 13 minus 6 is 7, not a multiple of 9. So option 1 is your answer. The present population of a town is 98,000. It increases every year at the rate of 40%. What was the population of the town 2 years ago? Here, initial population plus 2 years increment is the present population 98,000. So here, first find the percentage increment, which is equal to every year it is 40%. So 40 plus 40 is equal to 80. 40 into 40 is equal to 1600. So 1600 by 100 means 80 plus 60, 96% is the percentage increment. This is increment. That is 96% means 96 by 100. If 100 part was the initial population, 100 plus 96, 196 part is the final population, which is equal to 98,000. 98 goes 2 times in 196, 2 goes 500 times in 1000. So 1 part is equal to 500 means 1000 part is the initial population, which is equal to 500 into 100, 50,000. Option 4 is your answer. That is initial 100 plus 96 increment, 196 is the final population. A shopkeeper sells an item by giving 25% discount on its mark price and still gain 35%. If the cost price of item decreases by 10% and he sells by allowing 37.5% discount on the same mark price, then his gain percentage will be. Here take the ratio of respective percentages. 25% discount means discount is given on mark price. So take mark price and sell price ratio. If mark price is 100 rupees, 25% discount means 100 minus 25. 75 rupees is the sell price. Now gain is 35% means take cost price and sell price ratio. Then I can cancel sell price here. If cost price is 100, sell price is 135. Cost price decreases by 10% means here we have initial cost price. So take cost price new to the cost price initial ratio. Then I can cancel initial cost price here. If cost price initial is 100 rupees, then 10% decrement means 90 rupees is the new cost price. And here 37.5% discount on same mark price. Here we have mark price. So take mark price and sell price ratio. Then I can cancel mark price here. 37.5% means 12.5 goes 3 times in 37.5 and 8 times in 100. If 8 part is the mark price, then 3 part is the discount. Then 8 minus 3, 5 part is the selling price. Then 8 is to 5 is the mark price sell price ratio. Here from this I will get CP new to the sell price ratio, which is equal to 100, 100 cancel. 15 goes 5 times in 75, 9 times in 135. And 9 and 9 cancel, 0 and 0 cancel, 5 and 5 cancel. Left hand side you have 8 and then the right hand side you have 10. So 8 is to 10 is the ratio means 2 part is the difference generated. That is here profit percentage is equal to 2 part profit generated out of 8 part goes by. So 2 by 8 into 100 means 1 by 4 into 100, which is 25%. Option 3 is your answer. Ratio of Mn and S is 2 is to 7 is to 9 respectively. If their sum is 360, what is the difference between M and S? Here difference between M and S is equal to 9 minus 2, 7 part, and here total sum is equal to 9 plus 9, 18 part. So 18 part is equal to 360, original sum. 18 goes 20 times in 360. 1 part 20 means 7 part is the difference, which is 140. Option 3 is your answer. A certain sum is divided between A, B, and C such that ratio of shares of A and B is 3 is to 1, and B and C is 5 is to 3, and that of C and D is also 5 is to 3. If the difference between shares of B and D is 1280, then what is the difference between shares of A and C? Here take A, B, C, D shares ratio. A is to B is 3 is to 1, and B is to C is equal to 5 is to 3. Also C is to D is 5 is to 3. Now here we have 1, so fill here 1. Here we have 3, write it here. And here we have 5, so write it here. And here we have 5, so fill it here. Now multiply together, no common value. 25 into 3, 75. Here 25. Here 15. And here 9. Now difference between B and D. B and D means difference between 25 and 9 is equal to 16 part. And 16 part is given as 1280 in question. That is difference in ratio 16 part, which is equal to the actual difference 1280. 16 goes here. 16 into 8 is equal to 128. 80 plus 48 is 128. So this is 16 goes 80 times in 1280. Then here we need difference between shares of A and C. So shares of A and C means this is A and this is C. 75 part minus 15 part is equal to 60 part. 60 part is equal to 60 into 80. 1 part 80 means 60 part is equal to 4800. Option 3 is your answer. A can complete a certain work in 36 days. B is 33 and 1 by 3% less efficient than A. C is 50% less efficient than B. All three started work together, but A left 9 days after the start of the work and B left 3 days before the completion of the work. In how many days the whole work completed? Here 33 and 1 by 3 means 1 by 30 is the fraction. So B is 1/3 less than A means here denominator 3 unit represent the efficiency of A. 1 less than 3 means 2 unit, which is the efficiency of B here. And here 50% means 1 by 2. So 50% less than means 1 by 2 less than. So here denominator 2 represent efficiency of B and 1 less than 2 means 1 unit, which represent efficiency of C. So here efficiency of B is 2 unit, here also 2 unit, which means efficiency of B 2 unit, A 3 unit and C 1 unit. Now here ABC started the work and they together worked for 9 days. And after that A left. So B and C together worked. Then before the completion of 3 days before the completion of work, B left, which means in that 3 days C only worked. So here number of days, total number of days we have to find. Here total work is equal to total work. A can complete a work in 36 days means A's efficiency is 3 units. In 1 day, A complete 3 units. So in 36 days, A will complete 36 into 3, that is total 108 units. So here, ABC work for 9 days means total efficiency of ABC is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 1, 6 units. So in 1 day, ABC complete 6 units means in 9 days, 6 into 9, 54 units completed. In 1 day, C complete 1 unit means in 3 days, C complete 3 into 1, 3 units. So remaining work is equal to 108 minus 54 plus 3, 57, which is equal to 51 unit. So this should be completed by B and C together. Here B and C efficiency is equal to 2 plus 1, 3 unit. So 3 into 17 is equal to 51, which means here number of days 17 days by B and C. Total number of days is equal to 20 plus 9, 29 days. Option 4 is your answer. If x square plus 1 by x square is 10, then what is the value of x raised to 4 plus 1 by x raised to 4? That is, the answer is directly 10 square minus 2, 90. That is, just take square of both the sides. Then x raised to 4 plus 1 by x raised to 4 plus 2 into x square into 1 by x square become 2. Transfer the 2 to RHS. Then RHS become 100 minus 2, 98. Option 3. In an election between candidates A and B, 15% of the voters did not cast their vote. 20% of the vote cast were declared invalid. The winning candidate got 8262 vote, which were 54% of total valid votes. Here, consider 100 part as the total voters. Total voters. Then, out of this, 15% did not cast vote, means 15 part not casted, 85 part casted their vote. Now, out of this 85 part, 20 percentage votes were invalid. So 20 percentage means 10 percentage of 85 is 8.5, then 20 percentage is 8.5 into 2, 17 part. This is invalid vote. Then valid votes are remaining 85 minus 17, which is equal to 75 minus 7, 68 part. Now, out of the 68 part, winning candidate vote 8262 vote and defeating candidate vote remaining votes. Here, winning candidate vote means 54% of total valid vote, 68 part, which is equal to 8262. Then remaining 46% of 68 part is the defeated candidate vote. And here statement 1 says candidate who defeated got votes from 31.28% of total voters. So let's check defeated percentage. Defeated candidate got 46% of total valid vote. Out of this, total voters 100 part. If you convert it into percentage, you will get the defeated percentage. 100 cancel, part cancel. 6 into 8 48, remaining 4. 6 into 6 36 plus 4 40, 40 plus 32 72, remaining 7, and 4 into 6 24, 24 plus 7 is equal to 31, and here we have percentage means divided by 100. So 31.28% is right. Statement 1 is correct. Number of valid vote was 15,500. Here number of valid vote means this is the total valid vote. 68 part. Let's check from this. Here 9 goes 6 times in 54, 9 times in 81, 1 time in 16 and 8 times in 72. And 6 goes 1 time in 9, 5 times in 30 and 3 times in 18. Then 68 part is equal to percentage transferred to right hand side 15300. So this is wrong. This should be 15300. Statement 2 is wrong means option 4 is our answer. Only statement 1 is right. In a company, there are 44 employees. The average salary of 30 employees is 4,200 per month, and average salary of 10 employees among remaining 14 employees is 6,200 per month. If the average salary of all employees is 7,400 per month, then what is the per month average salary of remaining 4 employees? Here I will take average salary of these 4 employees as X. And here total 44 employees and their average is equal to 7,400 means sum is equal to 44 into 7,400. This is the sum of salary of all the people. From this, we have to subtract sum of salary of 30 people, which is equal to 30 into 4,200. 3 into 42 is equal to 120 plus 6, 126. Here, 3 zeros. Now subtract sum of salaries of 10 people, which is equal to 10 into 6,200, 62,000. Now this is equal to sum of salary of these 4 people. That is 4 into average of this 4 is equal to X. 4X is the sum of salary of 4 people. Now just divide all these terms with 4. So this become X, this become 4 goes 1 time in 6, 5 times in 20 and again 5 times in 20, remaining 2 zeros. And here 4 goes 3 times in 12, 1 time in 6, 5 times in 20, remaining 2 zeros. And here 4 goes 11 times in 44. Now take 100 out of this all terms, then remaining is equal to 11 into 74 means 4 here, 7 plus 4, 11, 7 plus 1, 8. And here we have 315 minus 155. This is the value of X. Now just look at the third digit. Here 2 zeros are there. Third digit is equal to 4 minus 5 means 14 minus 5 is equal to 9. 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. Which means here last 3 digits are 400. So here our answer is option 2. No need to find the answer. Just take the last 3 digits. The last 3 digits are different in all options. The product of 3 consecutive odd numbers is 2145. What's the score of middle number? Just take prime factorization of 2145. 5 goes 4 times in 20, 2 times in 14 and 9 times in 45. 3 goes 1 time in 4, 4 times in 12 and 3 times in 9, and 11 goes 13 times in 143. So prime factors are 5, 3, 11 and 13. Here 429 and 143 are splitter. So here consecutive in odd numbers means 11 into 13 into 5 into 3 is 15. So 13 square is equal to 169. Option 3 is your answer. 13 is the middle. P and R at a distance of 296 km from each other at 7:45 am. After 15 minutes, P start moving towards R at the speed of 32 km per hour. At 8:30 am, R start moving towards P at the speed of 8 km per hour. At what time will they meet? Here, initially, P and R at a distance of 296 km. Now, after 15 minutes from 7:45 am means at 8 am, P start moving with a speed of 32 km per hour, and at 8:30 am, R start moving with a speed of 8 km per hour. Now we can see here time is 8 am and 8:30 am. So just equalize the time. So at 8:30 am, P at 8:30 am, then we can consider R at 8:30 am. So during this P in this 30 minutes, that is here distance traveled by P in this 30 minute half hour is equal to in 1 hour we can travel 32 kilometer means in half hour we can travel 16 kilometer. So here in this 30 minutes we travel 16 kilometer. So remaining distance is equal to 296 minus 16 is 280 kilometer. Then time of meet is equal to 296 minus 16 divided by relative speed. Relative speed of P and R means both are traveling opposite direction. 32 plus 8 is relative speed. So this becomes 280 divided by 40 is equal to 7 hours. So time of meet is from 8:30 am to am plus 7 hours is equal to 15:30, which is equal to 3:30 pm. Option 1 is your answer. A sum of 1200 becomes 1560 at the rate of simple interest in 3 years. In how many years will the sum of 800 amount to 1120 at the same rate of simple interest? Here 1200 become 1560 in 3 years. 12 goes 1 time in 50, 3 times in 36, and here 0. 100 rupees principal become 130 rupees in 3 years. Means here simple interest generated in 3 years is equal to 30 rupees. Then in 1 year it is 10 rupees. 10 rupees generated out of 100 rupee principal in 1 year means rate is 10%. 800 becomes 1120. 8 goes 1 time in 11, 4 times in 32, and here 0. So here difference is equal to 40 rupees. In 1 year, 10 rupee generated out of 100 rupee principal. Then 40 rupees generated out of this 100 rupee principal in 4 years. Option 3 is your answer. A question is given followed by 3 statement level 1, 2, and 3. Identify which of these statements are sufficient to answer the question. Question is what is the time taken by A to run the trees? So here we have to find time taken by A. A beats B by 30 seconds and B beats C by 60 seconds. Time taken by A, consider it as A. A beats B by 30 seconds means B take 30 seconds more than A to complete the race. So time taken by B is equal to 30 more than A. Now B beats C by 60 seconds means C takes 60 seconds more than B. So time taken by C is equal to 60 more than B means 60 plus 30 is 90. So 90 more than A. That is A plus 30 plus 60 is A plus 90. Now A beats C by 90 seconds. We already formed the equation. We know we don't need statement 2. That is there is no new info in second statement. Then we can eliminate second statement from options. Then option 4 is directly your answer. No need to solve. Here B speed is the average of A speed and C speed. That is the speed of B is equal to speed of A plus speed of C divided by 2. If I am taking distance as D, then this value become speed of B become distance divided by all the 3 people covering same distance. Which is distance divided by speed of B is equal to A plus 30, which is equal to D divided by A plus D divided by a plus 90 divided by 2. Now d cancel from all the numerator. Then this include only one variable which is a. Then we can directly find the value of a. The symbol in the stone is sum for 6 years is 29250. The rate of interest for the first 2 years is 7% per annum and for the next 4 years is 16% per annum. What is the sum? Here symbol in this generated in 6 years. For the first 2 years 7% per annum means 7 into 2 14% of the principal is the total interest generated in 2 years. For next 4 years 16% annum means 16 into 4 64% of principal is the total interest generated in that 4 years. So total 64 plus 14, 78% of principal is the total interest generated in 6 years, which is given as 29250. 13 goes 6 times in 78, 2 times in 26, remaining 3, 2 times in 32, remaining 6, 6 times in 5 times in 65, remaining 0. So again 6 goes 3 times in 22, remaining 4, 7 times in 42, remaining 3, 5 times in 13. So 1% of principal is 375 means principal is equal to 37500. Option 1 is your answer. In a village, 90% people of the total population are literate and the remaining are illiterate. If the number of illiterate people is 1320, then what's the total population of village? Consider total population of village as 100% and 90% are literate and remaining means 10% are illiterate. And this 10% illiterate people is equal to 1320. Then 100% is equal to 13200. Option 4 is your answer. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Here, use this formula for sum of squares of natural numbers. That is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Here, first statement says sum of squares of natural numbers minus sum of natural numbers equal to 330. And here, number of terms is equal to 10. 1 to up to 10 means 10 number of terms. So, use the formula. Here, from A, let's check this. Sum of n square and n is equal to 10 here. So 10 into 10 plus 1 is 11. 2 into 10, 20. 20 plus 1, 21 divided by 6. Minus sum of 10 natural numbers is equal to 10 into 11 divided by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. Now 3 goes 2 times in 6, 7 times in 21. Now I can take 10 into 11 by 2, which is 55 as common. So 55 into here. In first term, remaining is equal to 7. So 7 minus 1 is equal to 6, which is equal to 6 into 50, 300, 6 into 5, 30. So 330, which is right. So statement A is correct. Now, from this, we can eliminate 4. Now, from B, we need sum of these two. But here, number of terms is equal to 12 in this case. So, take squares of sum of 12 natural numbers. That is 12 into 13 into 12 into 2 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25 divided by 6 plus 12 into 13 divided by 2. Now 2 goes 6 times in 12. 6 goes 2 times in 12. 13 I can take it as common. Now remaining is equal to 25 into 2, 50. 50 plus 6, 56. Here 3 into 6, 18. 15 plus 6, 21. 21 plus 1, 22. 5 plus 2, 7. 728 is also right. So B is also correct, means option 1 is your answer. No need to check the third option because here in option there is no 3 options. So A and B are right. Select the option that is true regarding following labeled assertion A and reason. Here, reason says cost of 1 vada and 1 samosa is x and y respectively. Here, vada cost x rupees and samosa cost y rupees. Then 3x plus 4y should be 195. That is correct. And if the cost of samosa increases by 10%, that is y increases by 10% means y become 1.11. And that of vada decreases by 1/4. Decreases by 1/4 means x become 1 less than 5 means 4/5 of x. X become 4/5 of x. Then cost of 2 vada and 3 samosa is 139. So 2 vada means 2 into 4.4 of x. But here it is 1.1x, that is wrong. Here also this should be 4/5 of x, 2 into 4/5 of x. So this is wrong. Reason statement wrong, check in the option. Here reason is false, that is right. Here reason is true. Here A and R are true, that is wrong. A and R are true, that is wrong. So from option 1 is your answer. No need to check the assertion statement. If you want to check the assertion statement, you can use this. Here, the statement should be 2 vada and 3 samosa. 3 samosa means 3 into 1.1 y. That should be 139. This is wrong. And here, if you want to check the other assertion statement, this way you can solve it. The average weight of some students in a session is 35.5 kg. 12 of them whose average weight 37 kg leave the session, and another 5 students with these weights are joining the session. And thereby average weight of the students in the session increases by 300 gram. Number of students initially in the session was. Consider number of students initially as same. Then their average is 35.5 means this is their sum of weight. Now from this 12 students with average 37 leaving means this is the sum of their weight, and 5 students are joining. So take the sum of their weight. Here, if I'm taking 40 as common, this is 0.5 less, this is 1.5 less. Then 1.5 plus 0.5 is 2, and here we have 2. So this is total 4 into 40, 160. 160 plus 47.5 is equal to 207.5. Now, when 12 students leaving and 5 students adding, remaining students are minus 12 plus 5, minus 7. That is n minus 7 students. And average increases by 300 gram means 0.3 kilogram increment from this 35.5. So this becomes 35.8 become average final weight. Now if you solve this, you will get the answer as n is equal to 47. Now if you want another method, average of n students is equal to 35.5 and 12 students leaving, their average is 37 and 5 students are joining, we have to find their average. Here I'll take minimum weight as common average, then take the increment. Here it is 1, here it is 1.5 and here it is 3.5 and here it is 1.5 plus 7.5 is 9. So take the sum of increment. 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 5 15. So this 15 should be equally distributed to this 5 people. 5 goes 3 times in 15, then average become 41.5. So average of 5 people is equal to 41.5. Now from this end, when 12 students leaving and 5 students adding, remaining students become n minus 7 students. Take the common average as 35.5. Here 37 is 1.5 greater than common average. That is, this 12 students average is greater than common average. When they leave, average will reduce. Common average will reduce. So here subtract the distribution. This 1.5 increment is for just 12 people. 1.5 into 12 is equal to 12 plus 6, 18. 18 should be equally distributed to this n minus 7 students. Now, here 41.5 is 6 greater than common average. When this 5 students joining, their average is greater than common average. So, this will increase. The final average will increase. So, add the distribution. Here 6 increment is for this 5 people. 6 into 5, 30 should be equally distributed to this n minus 7 student. Then final average become 300 greater than initial average. That is 0.3 greater than 35.5 means 35.8 is the final average. Now difference between these two is the sum of these terms, which is equal to 0.3. Here denominator common. So 30 minus 18 is equal to 12. 12 divided by n minus 7 is equal to 0.3 means 3 goes 4 times in 12. 40 is equal to n minus 7. Then n is equal to 47. A question is given followed by 3 statements labeled 1, 2 and 3. Identify which of these statements are sufficient to answer the question. Question is, what is the value of a when d equal to 7? So here a varies directly with sum of b and c. A directly proportional to b plus c and b varies directly with d. B directly proportional to d. C varies directly with d square. C directly proportional to d square. Now put proportionality constant. A is equal to k1 into b plus c. B is equal to k2d and c is equal to k3d square. Now put the value of b and c in a. A is equal to k1 into K2D plus K3D square. So from 1 we can form equation regarding A, but we need statement 1, 2 and 3 because we need two equations. So when D equal to 3, A equal to 33, and when D equal to 4, A equal to 52. From this 2 we can form two equation, and then we can definitely find the value of A. If you look at the option, it is clear that with this we can find the value of A. So statement 1, 2 and 3 needed to find the value of A. No need to solve it. Just by looking at, we can find option 1 as our answer. Selling price of a bat is 11.44 and profit percentage is 30%. If selling price is 704 rupees, then what will be the lowest percentage? Here, profit is 30% means plus 3500, which is plus 3 by 10. That is, if 10 part is the cost price, then 3 part is the profit generated. 10 plus 13, 13 part is the selling price then. So 1144 is selling price here. 13 goes 8 times in 104. Remaining 104 means again 8 times in 104. So 1 part is equal to 8 means 10 part is 880, which is the cost price here. And here second selling price is 704 rupees. Then here loss in rupees is equal to 880 minus 700 is 180. 180 minus 4 is 176. 10% of cost price is equal to 88. Then 20% is equal to 88 into 2, 176. So 20% is the loss here. Option 2 is your answer.